Well, he is back in studio, probably for one time only, but we'll see. It's Kevin Onnela.
Put a redneck in the White House if you really want to see some change. If you're mad 'cause gas keeps going up and the dollar's going down the drain. And if you're sick of crooked politics and the road that we're on now, put a redneck in the White House and straighten this whole thing out.
Kevin Onnela, hi. How are you?
I'm absolutely perfect.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
I miss your face.
You know something? I listened to you. I think it was you and Brent were talking about how people asked you if I was mad at you. I'm not mad at anybody.
Yeah. So you're here.
I miss you. I really. You're like a son to me. You may not believe it, but when I come here, I try to do things that'll make the station maybe better, get more people to advertise here, and you're like a son. I want you to make money and do well. So, and you do well by our community, so you deserve to do well.
I try my hardest. Yeah. So, and I know you're not here long. Like, we're not going to do the normal Kevin Onnela thing because you actually have work to do.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Isn't that really your mantra anyway?
Yeah.
So we'll be quick because you got things to do, but we're going to dispel some rumors here.
Yeah.
You and I are fine.
Yeah. Our arguing, you had to make up something when we argued because more than likely, 99.9% of the time we agreed on what we were talking about, but you made up something to argue about and I told people this when they asked me, what's the matter with that Steve Smith? He doesn't think like you. And, blah, 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 blah. And I'd say, he's making that up to be, we both believe in working for what we get, and that's the way it should be in life. So
obviously, you love Joe Biden, and so I would have to argue against it. And this is why you stopped showing up. This is a pure example of why.
Joe Biden's the best.
He's the greatest.
He's the best
so
we've ever had.
So good. It's like having Mr. Magoo as your president.
Yeah. And Camilla, too. Mr. Magoo and Camilla, too.
So, I had Brian Coronas pull me aside, and he's like, I got to ask you, are you and Kevin okay? I'm like, yeah. And he wasn't sure. And because you and I bicker on the radio.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy winding you up.
Yeah.
And I feel you enjoy winding me up.
Yeah. That's what's fun in life.
Very toxic relationship, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Why? I know why, but tell people, why did you not want to do this anymore?
I get sick of hearing things about people that I didn't need to know.
Yeah.
I don't need to know what somebody's doing in their personal life.
Yeah.
If it's the politician in the town that, they're out there, and if I feel they did something wrong, I can say that. Mm-hmm. But somebody's personal life has no place in my little pea-brain mind. Mm-hmm. I don't like that. And people would call me up and say, did you know so-and-so's doing this? No, that. And
right.
I don't want to hear that.
Is that involving people here at the radio station or people out?
People everywhere.
Yeah.
They just tell me bad things about people, and I don't want to hear bad things about people. Mm-hmm. I like to think good about everybody, and I do. Mm-hmm. So what is that? Keep Maurice Hurd. Just because I get on the radio again for 10 seconds, he's got to start sending me texts.
Exactly. Your phone's going to blow up. I've been promoting this. This is the most listened to portion for the last couple of days. People are excited. Kevin's going to be here. So I know that you really don't want to know what happens with people's personal life, especially bad stuff.
I don't want to know if you and Christine were fighing, for instance.
Sure.
I don't want to know that. I don't need to hear about it.
I don't blame you.
I want to hear about the good things. Your cat come back. And
he did come back.
And, I never dreamed that would happen, but...
Me either. That was crazy.
How did you make out yesterday at the vets?
So he's still anemic, so his red blood cells are still low, mm-hmm. but they're actually... So this is the third test, and this is the first time he's gone up. So the medicine that we're giving him is working.
Yeah.
It's, he's 17. I can do the math. I understand.
Jack made it to 18.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But he's alive. It's insane.
Yeah, it's amazing. He declawed.
Declawed, missing most of his teeth, just everything. Yeah. And I don't know how he made it through the 25-degree nights that he got out on. It's
now, how
nuts.
far away did you find him?
So somebody found him on East Mountain Road, and then they posted somewhere on Facebook and the family that took him from the people in East Mountain thought it was their missing cat. They lived in Sunapee, so I went to Sunapee to pick him up.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was found in Newport. So he must have gone up over Page Hill and behind my house and gone up that way.
It's good that people care and took care of him. So
yeah. And I can't be thankful enough to the woman that took him from Sunapee, and she kept him for a week and was like resuscitating him and giving him food and everything. And
people are good. People need to be kind to animals.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing that he made it, because the number of bobcats we have now.
And coy dogs.
Yeah, I mean, just at your house the other day, I went by John Scranton's house, and I looked out in the field, and I saw a turkey, and I thought it was a coyote. So I slammed the brakes on the truck. I was probably doing 70 and backed up.
It's a 35, by the way, but it's okay.
Ran up through the field to chase the coyote off the turkeys, and it was a bobcat. And the mother turkey was squabbling at it. She probably had eaten all the little ones already, and so we chased the bobcat across the field. But there's so many bobcats now that the state has made an error in protecting them.
You can't hunt them anymore? You
can't hunt them anymore. And I've talked to game wardens, and I said, "What are we going to do about this?" I don't know. They probably won't change the law for us. But they're. And I don't understand this, because Fish and Game makes their money by having hunting hunters, and they sell hunting license. That's where they get their money.
Right.
So what do you hunt? You hunt deer. They eat the fawns. You hunt turkeys, because this area is well known for turkey hunting, and they eat the baby turkeys. So why would they protect the coyotes? I mean, the bobcats. I mean, if there's enough around, so they're going to be here forever, I guess that's enough to see.
Yeah.
They're not like dinosaurs. They're not going to just disappear. So, but. Yeah. So everything's been going good with you?
Yeah, just busy.
You didn't have a good luck with your Brewfest.
Oh my gosh, I know. I get your text in the middle of the storm. I couldn't write you back because my phone was all wet. But boy, we got rained on hard.
Yeah.
It was nuts. Were you out driving?
Yeah, I was working on something, and I came to Newport to get some parts, I think, and it was pouring when I came through. So.
It was miserable. Absolutely miserable.
Yeah.
No, things are good. It's summertime now, and no school. Harper's in summer camp. We get Lillian, was it next week, I think? What's 2 weeks? Next week? 4th of July is next week. Yes, next week. I don't know. I've lost track of time. I can't believe, it's almost July.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, this Friday I outlived my father. A number of days lived. So.
Good for you.
Yeah. I even had to go to a funeral this past week. A guy that went to school with me, Jerry Courier. He passed away of cancer, and I just lost another dear friend, Mary Grenier, Sunday night. So
yeah, I didn't know she passed.
She had cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad. Mary would come by every year for the toy drive and make a donation. She and Jim and
she used to go deer hunting with me and Roy and Jimmy Willie and all of us. And her husband was a very serious deer hunter, and I think Mary made too much noise in the woods, so he didn't take her hunting with him, and she went with us, and just a hoot, good time, laugh, and carry on. We'd meet down in the old log cabin office and maybe cook bacon on the wood stove. They'd have the stove all going by the time I got there, but I'm going to miss Mary.
Yeah, that stuff stinks.
I could go out on my front deck and wave to her. She's my neighbor straight across the valley, so.
That's one thing I'm not looking forward to as I get older, is losing my friends.
I'm losing a lot of them lately.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I can't believe the people my age that have given up and gone to a nursing home. I don't know what I do there. No wood to cut there, nothing to do there.
Yeah, but there's people to talk to. Can you imagine if you're home alone?
Yeah, but after they had a week of me, they wouldn't want to talk to me anymore. You know that.
That's fine.
1 week and they get me out. I keep thinking I'm looking for time to go up to Woodlawn and walk through, because I know I have half a dozen friends up there, a dozen friends.
Yeah.
But I don't seem to get the time. I have a garbage truck to go. I got a guy working on a loader down the mill right now.
Like right now?
Right now. I had to deliver a box to Claremont, and there was some cars in the driveway. I sat out front for quite a while, and then I went and knocked on the house and shook the house a little bit with my big right hand, and they got up and come and moved the cars. So
did you say fee fi fo fum?
Yeah. It was Maine's. He hired me a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Oh, Dave Fuller here is listening to it.
Oh.
Listening to you. See, he listens whether I'm here or not, so it doesn't matter.
He does. It does matter.
And how's Ben doing? Have you heard?
I have heard. So I don't know if I can announce, but I did get his new song sent to me.
Did you?
And with a well-known country artist that Ben wrote with.
Huh.
And I don't know if it's public knowledge, so I'm not going to say who. Yeah. It's really good.
Huh.
Like, really good. And this well-known country artist who she was popular in the late 90s, early 2000s, like pretty big at a time, or mid 90s through early 2000s. Her kids had found Ben Fuller and suggested to her that she
get together with him.
Yep. And they wrote a song together. It's an excellent song. It sounds great. I think he's got another hit on his hands.
Good.
So what's funny, I actually texted Ben last week. So I've got one of those Amazon dots. So you say, hey, so-and-so, play whatever, and it'll play music. I won't say her name because then everybody's will go off. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Rhymes with Alexa. So I had said, hey, so-and-so, play contemporary Christian music because I wanted to hear something. Third song on was Ben Fuller. So Amazon picked the third song was Ben Fuller. So I videoed it. I texted to Ben. I'm like, hey, this just came up. It was just, I'm like, I know this guy. It was just crazy to me. I was so happy for him.
Yeah. He's a great kid.
Yeah, he sounds like he's doing well.
Nice people. So.
Yeah.
And I don't know what some of this help that you have. They don't show up week to week, and I wait to listen to hear somebody talk, not music all the time. And
sometimes people run a little bit late.
Sometimes they don't even show up.
It's fine.
Yeah. At least I told you I'm not going to be here anymore.
Exactly.
And I got invited in to do another commercial. I don't know why he wants me to do his commercials, but I should have picked on him. I had it changed a little bit to pick on him. But
you can pick on him.
Yeah,
we can do another one if you want to just rail on Alan for.
No. I
mean, the old man.
No, he's a good guy. Even though he has no filter, people don't realize the good things he does do.
So here's the weird thing: your radio commercials that you have been doing for Old Man's Junk have been extremely successful.
They have.
Yeah, extremely successful. Which. I don't know what that says about anything. Like, it breaks all the rules.
Well, I mean, you go to a lot of people go to restaurants where they pick on you, right? And it's good. It's fun. I mean, if somebody picks on me, I enjoy it, and I pick right back. And that's how it's. You and I doing a radio show together,
right?
We bicker, and people love to hear us just bicker, and it's all in good nature, so.
Right?
But speaking about good natured, I still love you, man.
I love you,
and I miss being here. But I got to go to work.
You do have to go to work.
Okay.
Yeah. So you are welcome back anytime.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll figure out a time.
Well, if you need help with anything, let me know.
So this isn't the last time that you're here.
It's not?
No.
Okay. Well,
no, because Alan's going to want you to do another ad in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I got to do my funeral too, so you can put that on too when I'm gone.
Your funeral?
Yeah, when I'm gone, I tell you about all the good people I knew.
Okay.
So, all right.
We'll work on that.
I got to record that.
Okay.
Be safe, my friend.
Kevin,
Thank you, everybody who listened.
We'll talk to you sometime.
I will.